From the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001, this is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
COVID vaccines may be available for children sooner than we thought, and we're getting our first look at the impact of COVID on kindergartners. And it's not pretty. We'll have details in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. It's brought to you today by Henrico County CSB Prevention Services and in part by Chess Counselor LLC, helping students one move at a time, bringing chess and wellness programs to the community. Visit them at chesscounselor.com.
And now for the news.
During the past 3 weeks, more children, teens, and birdies in Henrico have gotten vaccinated against COVID-19 than any residents of other age groups. That's according to data from the Virginia Department of Health analyzed by the Citizen. About 7,500 Henrico residents have received at least one dose of the vaccine between July 19th and August 9th. More than 45% of them were either in the 12 to 19 age range or in their 30s, according to the data. That amounted to just more than 2,050 children and teens and about 1,340 people in their 30s during that time frame. Vaccinations among those in the 12 to 19 age group in the county are up more than 11% during the past month. That's the largest jump among any age group, and not an unexpected one, since children and teens 12 to 15 have been eligible for a shorter period of time than all others. Now, overall, just more than half of all children and teens 12 to 17 in Henrico now have been vaccinated, and close to 60% of people ages 18 to 29 have been. That's according to the Richmond and Henrico health districts. During a call with state reporters yesterday, vaccination coordinator Danny Avula said that about 14,000 vaccine doses are being administered daily now in the state. That's up from about 11,000 a day several weeks ago. The state is attributing about 80% of all COVID cases to the new Delta variant, though since not every case undergoes genomic sequencing to tell for sure, officials believe the actual number is probably even higher. Avula said that it's likely most people will be exposed to the Delta variant within several months. It's just a question of whether they will be exposed while vaccinated or unvaccinated. Currently, children younger than 12 are not eligible to be vaccinated, but that's expected to change sooner than expected, Avula said. He is hearing that a Pfizer vaccine may be available for children in that range sometime next month. I've got much more coverage about COVID and its resurgence here locally at henricocitizen.com. You can click on COVID-19 to read more. Virginia's kindergartners lost academic and social skills between entering kindergarten last fall and finishing the school year this spring, according to new state data. The Spring Virginia Kindergarten Readiness Program assessment is the first look into how a year of pandemic-era learning affected state kindergartners, and the results are bleak. In Henrico, just more than half of kindergarten students met the benchmarks for school readiness as defined by the Department of Education. Statewide, fewer than half did so. Students found to be in need of the most additional support at the end of the year were disproportionately those of color, English language learners, students with disabilities, and those from low-income families. In the fall, 45% of students fell below the benchmark in one or more foundational areas of learning assessed by the test. The percentage rose statewide by 7% to 52% in the spring. Henrico fared slightly better than the state as a whole in the spring, with 51% of its kindergartners scoring below benchmark in at least one category. Our education reporter Anna Bryson dissects this topic and tells you more about how Henrico kindergartners scored. You can read her story right now on henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Education. Henrico Police yesterday arrested two men in connection with a double shooting and homicide that took place on Monday in the 1600 block of Hope Road in Glen Allen. That's just off Mountain Road near Greenwood Road. 27-year-old Trevon Lyles and 18-year-old David Leon Lyles III both face the same charges of second-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, malicious wounding, conspiracy to commit malicious wounding, 2 charges of use of a firearm in the commission of a felony, and 2 charges of shooting into an occupied vehicle. The shooting took place just before 10 p.m. First responders found 2 women with gunshot wounds. One, 27-year-old Monique Singleton of Henrico, was pronounced dead at the scene. For any additional details about the shooting, call Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers anonymously at 780-1000. The first half of the Cultural Arts Center at Glen Allen's 2021-22 season will kick off September 11th with a performance by the Taters at 7 p.m. Tickets are $30. They're now on sale. The Center Season Performance Series will feature additional concerts and musical performances as well as theater and dance. Tickets starting at $10 for certain shows. Performances are scheduled to be back in the Center's indoor theater with the addition of outdoor matinees that the Center hosted during the summer. You can learn more or buy tickets at artsglenallen.com or by calling 261-ARTS.
As we all strive to do our part during this extraordinary time, Henrico Area Mental Health serves as your local and public mental health agency, continuing to do its part. We all experience mental health challenges, especially during extreme challenging times.
It doesn't matter your age, gender, race, or ethnicity. Each person is affected differently. If you're a resident of Charles City, New Kent, or Henrico counties, and you, a family member or friend or someone you know, may need someone to talk to about the mental health challenges being experienced.
Do your part and call us at 804-727-8515. That's 804-727-8515. We're here to help. Remember, mental health is good health. Call Henrico Area Mental Health at 804-727-8515. That number again is 804-727-8515.
This message comes to you from Henrico County CSB Prevention Services.